And Elex Michaelson leads our political coverage right here on Fox 11. He's here this morning to break things down, some of those key races we've been watching. First of all, thank you for coming in this morning.
You got like 4
hours of sleep, which is just about right.
A lot for you.
Yeah, that's yeah, just
exactly.
right on cue.
Yeah.
So we kept hearing about this, you know, the red wave that's going to take
the red tsunami.
So what happened in the end?
In the end, the country is really divided. We were really divided yesterday. We're really divided today. We essentially live in a 50-50 country. Other than Florida, there wasn't a lot of evidence of a red wave. And so what we're looking at is a super close majority for whoever controls Congress. Right now on the Senate side, we're at 48 Democrats, 48 Republicans. So there's 4 states left. If Democrats win 2 of them, they get the majority because Kamala Harris cast the tie-breaking vote. Republicans have to win 3 of them to get the Senate majority. It could all come down to Georgia. On the House side, most likely going to be a small Republican majority, but there still is a chance that the Democrats could win, and that's really something that very few political prognosticators were talking about this time yesterday.
Well, and if, in fact, even if the Republicans are able to eke out a majority in the House, Kevin McCarthy's position could be jeopardized because he didn't deliver what they were expecting.
Right. He could be challenged for Speaker of the House from somebody else in his conference. So there's a lot to look forward to in the coming days. But here in California, it takes so long to count the ballots, and it could come down to all of those California races to determine who controls the House.
Yeah, speaking of those, we have a lot of interesting races we're still continuing to watch right here locally.
Yeah, well, one of them that is not that close is the race for California governor. I know we have results from that. We all thought that Gavin Newsom was going to win this. This was called within a minute. But what else is interesting is what else, excuse me, Governor Newsom was able to do throughout the ballot. We just talked about propositions. Every proposition that he supported won. So he is showing some strength throughout the state of California, and that could potentially be helpful for him in a presidential race, just like Ron DeSantis in Florida had a tremendous amount of success in Florida on his election night as well.
And perhaps his influence was most noticeable with Proposition 30, where he and Republicans opposed Proposition 30. Right. A lot of Democrats supported Proposition 30, and yet it's going down in flames, it seems.
And the polling on Prop 30 was that it was supposed to win the day before Gavin Newsom got involved in that, and he actually flipped the numbers on that. So that showed some real political power for Gavin Newsom, who right now is the most influential and most popular politician in California.
All right, let's talk about what everyone is waiting eagerly to see how this plays out. The mayoral race, you've got Caruso and Bass. This is close.
It's really, really close. And there are so many votes still to be counted, because the way that it works in California is they have up to 7 days to receive ballots that were sent in the mail. So we don't even know who voted yet. A lot of the ballots still haven't come in yet. So all those now need to be verified, and they need to go through signature verification. And for ballots that are already in, if the signature is wrong, they have a certain amount of days to try to get it right. So when we talked to the registrar the other day and we said, if this race is really, really close, and right now it's really, really close, how long could it take for you to count? And he said probably 2.5 weeks.
Wow.
So that's what we're looking at.
A lot of those mail-in ballots are those die-hard Democrats, though, which would fare better for Congresswoman Karen Bass, right? But, I mean, the numbers are so close, it's anyone's guess.
Potentially, but, you know, Rick Caruso also spent $100 million and spent $13.5 million on a get-out-the-vote operation. So how does that impact? I just sort of reached out to both sides and heard from them, and both of them are saying this thing's really, really close. We don't know.
All right, so L.A. County Sheriff Villanueva, not very happy this morning, I would imagine.
Not, and he wasn't very happy last night either. This was quite a rebuke for the incumbent L.A. County Sheriff. Still hasn't been called yet, but to make up that much of a margin in the next couple weeks is going to be very hard. Also interesting that L.A. County voters had this option to support this measure on the ballot to allow the Board of Supervisors to remove the sheriff, and they supported that. So a really bad night overall for Alex Villanueva, and it looks like Robert Luna is going to be the next sheriff in LA County.
And the last time an incumbent sheriff was dethroned was when Villanueva won and beat McDonnell.
And before that, it hadn't happened in like decades. So it's now become a thing, I guess.
Well, and we should point out that former Sheriff McDonnell is a big supporter of Luna.
Yeah, he was there last night, right alongside Luna.
Yeah, Luna said he'd given him tips and offered advice, and so that is all very, very interesting to watch. Okay, Alex, thank you. You're going to be back with us, right?
Yeah, throughout the morning.
Hour.
A lot to talk about. And a lot to talk about. Some of those congressional races are really interesting, especially in Orange County.
Yes.